everybody, and welcome back once again. Another edition of Inside the Headset, Week 6, Game 7. I'm with the head coach of the Blackman Blaze, Coach Philip Shadowens. Last Friday night, you had a good test game, I guess you would say. Everybody says, well, we want to be tested or we want to be put in a situation, and you certainly can't create that through the week, can you?
No, I don't know if anybody wants to be put in the situation we were last Friday. 42-14, 11 minutes left, 11 and a half left in the fourth. It's not a situation we put in, but we put ourselves there. I mean, they played well and we didn't. I thought we played exceptionally unfocused, as a football team, and made mistakes that we hadn't made all year long in fall camp or scrimmage games or anything else. So, great thing about last Friday night is we won by a point. We found a way to fight through the adversity and get through how poorly we had played for three quarters, and we just kept playing the game and had a lot of kids step up and just refused to lose the game.
Was it just penalties, just miss knucklehead moves? I mean,
we just didn't tackle well on defense and offense. We didn't finish drives. We think we were inside their 25 three different times in the first three quarters that we didn't score and didn't score a point. And that's unacceptable, obviously. And then we tackled worse than we tackled all year long. By far, I mean, we played poor. That's the only thing I can tell you, and they played well. So when that happens, you should get beat. And at 42-14, we probably shouldn't have been able to come back from that, but our kids had enough will, showed enough heart and character, we were able to.
Demeanor-wise, after the game and after picking up the victory, did you feel like your team understood that, hey, we got out of this one barely by the skin of our teeth, or was it more or less we knew? What did you feel like?
They're excited, obviously, because they knew what kind of historic kind of comeback that is.
Tom Krager says it's the best game in the last 5 years.
It probably is. I mean, you don't come back from 28 down in the fourth in high school football.
I had never seen that.
And if you do, then it means the other team had to turn the ball over, you would think. Well, they didn't turn it over. We didn't get an onside kick. So we didn't intercept one. There was nothing that gave us an easy score. But we scored quickly offensively. Our defense found a way to stop them. And our offense scored quickly. And we finally executed some things and had a bunch of kids make a lot of plays. And so it was a pretty miraculous comeback, I guess. And it was, if I'm a head coach for 21 more years, I doubt if I would be a part of one that's that bizarre. But certainly, we feel fortunate to have won, and I feel blessed to, coach a group of kids that just keep on fighting no matter what. And I think that is a lesson learned for our kids, and certainly we should become better because of it.
6-0, you're the first one in the county to say you will go to the playoffs, you will play. I mean, that's no doubt about it and everything. But overall, where do you feel like your team is? You got a game, of course, tomorrow night. But where are you, Coach?
I don't know. I mean, I think we're in a good spot. But last Friday night, makes you question some things about where you are as a team, and we'll find out more tomorrow night. Laverne to me, is much like Independence. No, their schemes aren't the same. They don't throw it quite as much, obviously, but athletically, they're as good as anybody.
They got some kids that are going to play at the next level.
They got a bunch of kids who are going to play at the next level. They had a bunch already got offers, So athletically, they can play with anybody. And at times, they've been really good. And at times, they haven't been. And so it's up to us to go out and play like we're supposed to play, and play physically, and play all the ways that our kids are capable of playing. And we've had a physical week of practice because I thought last Friday night we didn't win that part of the game. And in this league, if you don't win the physicality part of the game, you're not going to win the football games you want to win. So I expect tomorrow night to be a great effort. I expect tomorrow night to be exceptionally physical. I expect us to play a really good football game. And if that's not the case, then we'll be making some changes during fall break. We're not going to stay status quo. I think you're either getting better or you're getting worse, and we better be taking a step forward tomorrow night to get better.
Speaking of fall break, you and I will be off next week. Talk to a little bit about to the Blaze fans. What will you guys be doing, and kind of how will you go about?
I give them off a bunch of time. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, they're off. We come back, coaches come back and work obviously Thursday morning, but the kids...
So they generally got about 5 days. They can go do something. If you want to go do something with Mom and Dad, please plot it between that time.
Sure, and they know that. They've known that for 4 months now. So Thursday we'll practice at 4 o'clock, and then Friday morning we'll come back and practice at 9. and so I can give them kind of a 3-day weekend, so to speak, or most of Friday off and then Saturday, Sunday off for them. Coaches will be working during that time, but the kids have 5 straight days off. We work for 2 days in a row, and then they get the weekend off as well. So it's a time to reload your energy, I guess, recharge your energy, whatever you want to say. And but we do that after we play football tomorrow night, and we better play our best game of the year tomorrow night.
Last but not least, you talked about the coaches working all the time. What can you just give us a little bit? What would you assign, or what do you expect out of your staff during this fall break? What's some of the things that you can let us in on?
I'm not going to expect a whole lot from them for the few days. I mean, we haven't been off since dead period ended, and so I'm going to give them time off. Everybody will have access to our videos when we meet here Thursday. Everybody will have watched lots of Smyrna video. We'll meet before we practice. We'll meet for 5 or 6 hours before we practice. We'll meet about Smyrna on that date, and then we'll present our game plan on Thursday of next week, so you get a couple days head start on the game plan for your next opponent. But I want our coaches to also be able to step back and recharge their batteries. It's a 7-day-a-week job during football season, and so I want them to have a few days off, and they will be taking a few days off. They'll come back Thursday prepared, but they'll also come back Thursday with batteries recharged.
All right. Tomorrow night, I'm going to that game. That's Laverne and Blackman down at Laverne, 7 o'clock kickoff. Y'all be there.